Hey everyone, Craig with Single Length School, and we're back for a comparison today. Something different, especially going into the holiday season. Something I'm getting asked a lot. So we're going to take a look at GPS versus Rangefinder. Which one's better and going to help you golf smarter, not harder? All right, so if you're new to the channel or you haven't yet done so, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notifications bell right beside it so you know when we have a new video out. And don't forget, smash that like button. Let us know that this video has helped you make a decision in your golf game. And don't forget, follow us on social media at Single Length School on Facebook and Instagram. Over on Twitter, it's at One Length School, and you can find our website, singlelengthschool.com. So we always talk about golfing smarter, not harder, and we're getting into the holiday season. A lot of guys are asking me, and gals are asking me, what they should get their golf partner, what they should get that golfer in their lives. Should they get a rangefinder? Do they think they should have a GPS? Or what's best for your game? So we're going to take a look. I'm going to give you some pros and cons. I'm going to tell you why you definitely need one of both, or one of each, I should say, not one of both, but one or the other. And I'm going to tell you which one I prefer out on the course. So let's take a look at GPS units. Now, there's a lot of GPS units out there you can get. You can get watches, you can get little magnetic units that stick to the golf cart, you can get some that go to your hat, or you can just get them on your phone like I have here. So what's great about a GPS unit? Well, it's going to give you a rough estimate of the yardage for the shot you're going to hit. But a rangefinder can do the same thing. The thing with the GPS is it allows you to kind of see the whole hole itself from an on-top perspective. You're seeing it as if you were looking from the sky down. You can also see out on the course, and you can also see where maybe some of those hidden hazards are. Now that's if you're using a GPS on your phone. If you have a GPS unit, a watch, some watches will do it, some magnetic devices will give you that same info, and then there's other ones that only give you distances. So the thing with a GPS is I love it because you're able to get a better idea of how far you've got to hit the ball. And the rangefinder is going to do the exact same thing, give you a yardage that you need to hit the ball. But a GPS unit, some of the more expensive ones or the ones on your phone that you can download for a couple bucks a month, they're going to give you a little bit more information. They can tell you how far that bunker is out there, how far to the water hazard, how far to carry a water hazard, how far is that cluster of trees out there. So with a GPS unit, the higher end ones or the ones on your phone, you're actually going to get some more information than you can with a rangefinder. So I like the fact that GPSs are in play, and as I said, as a golfer, you should have a GPS or you should have a rangefinder. If you have both, that's an added bonus. But I want you guys to have something that can help you tell the distance on the hole. The drawback with the GPS. Sometimes there's going to be distance inaccuracies. And what I mean is most GPSs cannot tell you the exact distance to a flag. They will tell you what it is to the front of the green, the middle of the green, or the back of the green, but they're not going to give you an exact number to the pin. But overall, the pros of a GPS are very beneficial. And as I said, for certain situations, I like the GPS better when I need to know how far to carry the water hazard, how far that bunker is, how far that cluster of trees are, and really for the whole overview of what the hole looks like, especially if I'm on a new course. Let's flip it over and talk about rangefinders. Rangefinders are a little more expensive. They're laser based, they're point and shoot, almost like a pair of binoculars. You look down it, you hit the button, and it's going to tell you how far you are to whatever target you're looking at. The drawback with a rangefinder is you don't get to see what the hole looks like from, the 1,000-foot perspective above it. So if you're on a course you've never played before and you're not familiar with it, the GPS actually has an advantage if you only have one or the other. But if you have both, you've got the GPS to see what the hole looks like, and then you have the rangefinder for exact distances. Now, rangefinders come in some different models, and price varies, and it can vary a lot. You have some higher end ones, you have some lower tier ones. So what do I recommend you look at when you're looking at the rangefinder option? Well, the first thing I would recommend is getting one with slope ability. And what slope ability is it allows the rangefinder to take into account uphill, downhill slopes to give you a more accurate yardage to that target, to the pin or to the trees or to the bunkers. Some rangefinders, the lower end models, some of them out there have trouble actually hitting the target and registering a proper distance for you. So I want you guys to look at kind of a mid-range starting point for a rangefinder. And what I mean is usually about $250 with the slope feature is a good quality rangefinder that's going to get you what you need. Now, sometimes if you're trying to hit a bunker or a landing spot with a rangefinder, you're not going to get the exact distance because you're not hitting a true solid target that's going to get you the direct bounce back on the laser. So keep that in mind, whereas a GPS can get you that exact distance to that bunker or that cluster of trees or that landing zone. But they both have their benefits, and they're both very important to help you golf smarter, not harder, because knowing exact distances is a great way to lower your scores. So what do I recommend? What do I have with me when I'm out on the course? Well, in terms of GPS, I actually I'll use Golf Logics on my phone, and I will also use Swing U on my phone for GPS purposes. I actually like Swing U a little bit more because they have a feature that allows you to go examine the course before you go out and play it. So you can actually see and scout where you want to hit your tee shots, your drives, your approach shots on par fives, know where the bunkers are. So I use Swing U a little more than Golf Logics. There's a premium feature of it and there's a free feature of it. Honestly, I stick with the free one for the GPS. Now, in terms of rangefinders, this is an older one I had just because it's pouring outside, it's cold, I'm getting 2 inches of snow here tonight. I didn't want to go to the car and actually get my good rangefinder that's on my bag. I have a Callaway 250 Plus rangefinder that I use that I absolutely love and swear by. I will pull it out for every shot that is not a tee shot. On the tee, I use my GPS. Once I'm out into the fairways, I'm using the rangefinder to get me the distance to the pin. So I use a combination of both. Now, what if you only have the option for one, or maybe you're somebody looking to buy that golfer in your life, one or the other? Which one do I recommend if you can only have one? Well, I'm going to be honest. It's going to be the rangefinder. Why? Because the simple fact is that you can get a lot of free GPS apps on your phone. And that's going to take care of it. You don't have to go buy an expensive $400, $500 GPS unit for the golfer in your life. You're better off spending that $400 or $500 on a rangefinder because they can get a free GPS on their phone. So guys, I hope this helps you guys understand which route you should go, how to golf smarter, not harder, utilizing exact distances and knowing the exact distance. Because if you know the exact distance that you need to hit, you're going to be able to select the correct club, hit your approaches closer, and get closer to the hole and make more birdies and more pars because you know the exact distance. So guys, again, I hope that helps everybody. I hope you enjoy watching this video. And again, if you haven't done so yet, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notifications bell right beside it, and follow us on social media. Head over to our website, singlelengthschool.com. For those of you that are looking at buying a rangefinder or a GPS unit and you want to know where to get it, I'm going to put a link down below to Rock Bottom Golf. It's one of my favorite sites. They've got a ton of options. I'm going to link you. There's 2 links, one to the rangefinders and one to the GPS units. So click on the links down in the description. They're going to help you get the items you need to better your game or for the golf lover in your life to help them improve their game. So again, guys, this is Craig with Single Length School. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in the fairways.